Imagine waking up tomorrow and everything you buy, your phone, your car, your morning coffee, suddenly costs 15% more. Not because of inflation, not because of a shortage, but because one man decided to rewrite the rules of global trade overnight. That man is Donald Trump. And what just happened in Washington isn't just a policy shift, it's a constitutional earthquake that could drain $130 billion from the economy and trigger years of legal chaos. Today, I'm breaking down how Trump lost a Supreme Court battle, but found a loophole that might hit your wallet harder than ever. Let's set the scene. February 20th, 2026. The Supreme Court drops a bombshell 6-3 ruling. Trump's sweeping global tariffs? Illegal. The court said he massively overstepped his authority using a 1977 law called the IEEPA, the International Emergency Economic Powers Act. Trump tried to claim that fentanyl trafficking and trade deficits were emergencies that let him tax the entire world without Congress. The justices said, "Nice try, Mr. President, but only Congress can create taxes." Here's the kicker. Two of the justices who ruled against him? Amy Coney Barrett and Neil Gorsuch, Trump's own appointees. Even his handpicked team said he went too far. Trump exploded. He called them fools. He said he was ashamed of the court. But the law is the law. But here's where it gets wild. Within hours of losing, Trump didn't retreat. He pivoted. He dug up a law from 1974, Section 122 of the Trade Act, that's been sitting dormant for 50 years. Never used. Completely obscure. And it lets him slap a 15% tariff on every single country on Earth for 150 days. No emergency required. Just presidential signature. On Friday, he announced 10%. By Saturday, he cranked it to 15%, the absolute legal maximum. This isn't a negotiation. It's a declaration of economic war on the entire planet. And here's the terrifying part. After 150 days, he can let it lapse. Then immediately declare a new emergency and restart it. It's a legal merry-go-round designed to bypass Congress forever. Now let's talk about the $130 billion elephant in the room. That's how much Trump already collected under the illegal tariffs. The Supreme Court didn't say whether that money has to go back. So now, hundreds of thousands of American businesses are demanding refunds. Small importers, manufacturers, retailers, they're all filing claims. But Trump is fighting it. He says refunds would be a complete mess and almost impossible to pay. Translation: he wants to keep your money. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent admits this could drag through courts for years. Meanwhile, Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker is demanding $1,700 refund checks for every American household. The National Retail Federation says refunds would boost the economy. Trump says, forget about it. It's a standoff that could define the 2026 midterms. So who's celebrating? Soybean farmer John Boyd from Virginia called it a huge win. UK trade expert Ali Renison warned that trade just got messier, not freer. But here's the cruel irony. Countries that thought they had deals, the UK, India, the EU, they're getting screwed. They negotiated 10% rates last year. Now Trump is hitting them with 15% anyway. A White House official told the BBC they still have to honor their concessions, while paying more. It's diplomatic extortion. Meanwhile, Canada and Mexico keep their exemptions under USMCA. Costa Rica and Central America keep their textile deals. But if you're not in the club, you're paying 15%. And certain goods, steel, aluminum, lumber, cars, face separate 25 to 50% tariffs under different laws that weren't touched by the Supreme Court. It's a labyrinth designed to confuse, punish, and control. What happens next? The new tariffs hit February 24th at midnight. 150 days later, Congress must act. But will they? Republicans are terrified of crossing Trump. Democrats are scrambling for a strategy. And Trump? He's already investigating Section 301, another law that lets him target unfair trade practices. Treasury Secretary Bessent claims combining all these laws will generate virtually unchanged tariff revenue in 2026. Translation: the pain continues. The IMF already cut US growth forecasts to 2.1%. Inflation is ticking up. Target, Walmart, Adidas, they're all passing costs to you. That $10 product? Now $11.50. That car? Add thousands. And if you're waiting for a refund from the illegal tariffs, get comfortable. It might take until 2030. Here's what you need to do right now. First, subscribe and hit the bell. I'm tracking every twist of this trade war, and you can't afford to miss updates. Second, comment below. Are you Team America first, or is this economic madness? I read every comment. Third, share this video with anyone who buys literally anything, because this affects everyone. The next 150 days will reshape the global economy, and knowledge is your only defense. Don't let algorithms hide this from you. Smash that like button, join the notification squad, and let's navigate this chaos together. See you in the next breakdown.